In the last video, I introduced the concept of working from home. Today, I will go through a list of good and bad habits that I have gone through and that you should be aware of. Because as they say, habits are easy to make but are hard to break. Let's start with the bad work from home habits that you should be mindful of. Number 1. Over-flexible working hours, which oftentimes result in overwork that causes burnout. Ironically, one of the reasons we are working at home is to have more time to relax. Number 2. Abnormal sleep pattern. When working at home, our mind thinks that it has the luxury of staying up late at night, which results in us waking up late and feel sleepy in the afternoon, and thus we sleep, which in turn causes us to be awake late at night. This is a very bad habit as it reduces your attention to work. Number 3. No exercise. Often caused by staying up late, which makes you feel tired in the morning, thus postponing your exercise. Number 4. Unhealthy food selection or junk foods. Without proper control, we have a tendency to buy and stock sweet foods in our house, which are really bad for our health. Number 5. Feeding into distractions. Too much social media like Facebook, Instagram, etc. Working while watching videos on YouTube or perhaps listening to the audio on Spotify. Remember, our brain is a single thread. The more things we do at a time, the less attentive we become. Number 6. Sitting all day long. When you are in deep thought or deadline is just around the corner, it causes a lot of pressure which leads to exhausting more work in front of a computer. Number 7. Unprofessional dress. What we wear while sleeping are the same clothes we do while working. Number 8. Isolating oneself. When working at home, we tend to exert more focus compared to when working in a company, which can sometimes lead to this habit. Maybe try a co-working space. Number 9. Does not communicate with the team. Talking or chatting with teammates becomes a hassle. Number 10. Working at expensive places. Admit it or not, more and more remote workers are working inside a fancy cafe like Starbucks. Number 11. Unhygienic. When our schedule is messed up, sometimes even taking a bath is a hassle. Number 12. Keeping pets nearby. Pets are definitely a cause of distraction. I'm guilty of this one. But I love my cat. Now let's flip the table and talk about the good habits that a remote worker must have. Number 1. Establish a daily routine, especially in the morning, as it's very important to activate the work mindset. Number 2. Execute an exercise routine, no matter how simple it is. As for me, I have established some basic stretching exercises. Establish a breathing exercise. If you don't have an idea what it is, go to YouTube. It helps you relax and focus at the same time. Number 3. Establish clear working hours, including breaks. For example, here is my daily routine. I wake up at around 6 to 6:30 a.m. and then do some house cleaning. And then I help my wife to prepare our breakfast and then we eat. And then when I sit in front of my computer, I check stocks for trading. At around 9 a.m., I start to work. Breaks at 12 noon and 3 p.m. I stop working at around 6 p.m. I have a smartwatch that reminds me if I sit too long. Number 4. Set a particular space for work. Use a dedicated space for work only. Don't ever associate it with other things such as playing games or watching movies. Otherwise, the line between work and recreation will be blurred, which will lead to unproductivity. Number 5. Use third-party tools to manage your day-to-day work, like Google Calendar, where you can set your appointment or your task or your alarms, project or ticket management. It helps you schedule your daily routine. These tools help you become more productive. Number 6. Save for tools that will make you productive and healthy. For example, a standing desk, so you don't have to sit the whole day. A comfortable mouse, yes, they are often pricey, but they will cure the pain in your hand or arm. Number 7. Initiate communication with teammates using chat with history. It helps to clear things up and sometimes saves you a lot of time thinking and point you in the correct direction. Number 8. Keep healthy foods around. Learn how to go to the market, especially in the morning, to buy some fruits, vegetables, and fish. Number 9. Avoid distractions like social media or watching NBA highlights when working. This is true especially for the males. I can't express it well enough, but I hope you will learn to set aside time to do these things. Number 10. Give yourself time. Set a time to have a date, play video games, or go out with friends. Don't forget to have a social life. Number 11. Join career enhancement events and make sure to create connections. You'll never know until when you will be working at home. So it is always best to keep yourself updated with the latest trends in your work, and that new connection of yours might be the one who will refer you to your next job. Number 12. Stay healthy, active, connected, and happy. Always stay true to whatever reason you started working from home. Personally, it's to have more time with my family and me, to do the things that I wanted, and spend time with what I love. And I can guarantee you that it will keep you motivated. Take note of this list, especially the bad habits, as sooner or later, you will be tempted when you start working from home. Because remember, bad habits are hard to break. Let's take a pause here, and in the next video, we will discuss about the pros and cons of working from home. So, a quick break and see you in the next video.